the psychology of selling property. Today I want to talk to you about, well, this is more of a psychology of selling anything that a good salesman should always do, or a good salesperson should always do. But I'm going to adapt it to property. So your estate agent should always meet the buyer or the person viewing the property before they get to the front door. Always. They should know their name and they should have the appointment time. So they should be looking out for them and they should meet them before they get to the front door. Should open the door and the first thing they should say is hello and use their name. So you say, hello, Mr. and Mrs. Jones, or hello, Stephen, or hello, John, or Claire, or Bob, or whatever their name is. You say hello and you use their name. Why? Right, this is the psychological sales trick. So when you immediately use somebody's name, it shows that you have knowledge and it often puts them on a wobble. So if you think about it, if you've ever had a job interview, the interviewer should, they don't always, but they should always come out and greet you. And they will go, hello, Stephen, how are you today? You never go, hello, Robert, I'm fine, thank you. You never repeat their name. It automatically puts you on a hierarchy of knowledge, basically. It's a psychological fact. We don't realize we're doing it, but that's how it works. All salespeople should do it. Hello, name. You then would say, isn't it beautiful? Or if it's a property where maybe, let's say it's an old barn or it's an old cottage or something that is white and could do with a lick of paint, this is where you point out how good it could be. So let's say it's a really dull day or a rainy day. You go out with your umbrella, obviously, you would put your umbrella over the buyer or the viewer and you would escort them to the house and you would say, could you imagine this in the sun? Could you imagine this with a fresh lick of paint? You're pointing out that there is no negative. What could it be? You're helping them envision the property. And you do this before you ever introduce yourself. So following on from yesterday, you always introduce the property before you introduce yourself. But you always, when you're doing face-to-face, you call the person by their name before you do any of that. It puts you on a hierarchy of knowledge and it helps you control the viewing.